va jeter bagay chaud la jodia. Hey everybody, back again with a magnificent video. Alright, today's video is going to be about PETWO law. Reason why I'm making this video today is because I kind of got into something a couple of days ago with someone over a discussion about whether the PETWO law are CONGO. I gotta break this down. Well, basically in voodoo, you have nations, or what they call nations. Nations are basically like your, let's just say, Kabbalistic breakdowns of orders of spirits. Like prime example, from what I can remember in Kabbalah, the way they broke down, the angelic choir or angelic forces was you have the thrones, you have what you call the principalities, you have the cherubim, you know what I'm saying? And then you got the seraphim. So that's how they break down the angelic hierarchy in Kabbalah. Now, in voodoo, it's basically the same concept. Where we got what you call nation, we have what you would consider as a breakdown of angelic hierarchy. Basically you could say, that, but there isn't a demonic whatsoever hierarchy that you find in like Kabbalah. It's basically a mixture of all. Basically, the way my family broke it down was that we took two words, which represents rights, but we assigned them to 2 points in voodoo, where basically we got hot and cold, which would be the yin and yang. We divided voodoo up into Rada and PETWO. Yes, it's a term that's used to describe nations, but I'm going to use it now as in for hot and cold nations or hot and cold spirits, you know what I'm saying? So, now, basically, you have in nations or nation, you have Rada, PETWO, CONGO, and you would consider, some people would say, the Simbi, some people qualify that as a family itself, you know what I'm saying? And then you have what you would call the Gede, you know what I mean? There's probably more, it's been so long whatsoever, you know what I'm saying? But, and another thing I want to stress, no Wuga or Bokor knows all the spirits out there. I just want to stress that. So for people that are probably going to take shots at me for not knowing whatever nation out there, for me, to be honest, I only deal with personally, I only deal with 10 law whatsoever. There's about thousands out there. I can't fucking master all those things, I deal with what works for me, Now, with this whole concept of hot and cold, PETWO, CONGO, these spirits tend to be very volatile spirits, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to break down all the rest. I'm just going to basically keep it focused for now with PETWO and CONGO. Well, CONGO law are very hostile, warlike, you know what I'm saying? But these spirits, they're what you say are directly from Congo. Now, what I can say about them is that they tend to be a little twisted. In this family, you find some spirits such as what you call La Reine Congo, you know what I'm saying? You find, you find the, what they call them? The three Magi's, what they call them? Wongol, Donwezo, and Amin. You know what I'm saying? You find these volatile spirits itself. Now, the thing with them is that they tend to be a little, let's just say, twisted, you know what I'm saying? Where one of them, Amin, he's into what you call incest and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So when you're dealing with these spirits, you tend to have taboos, you tend to practice taboos that are not normal to fucking normal society. But that's just part of, the whole Congo thing. These spirits are very hard, hot, very angry, and ready for war, cocked and loaded. Now, I want to talk about the PETWO. When I mentioned, I talk about PETWO, I want to say this. PETWO, some spirits you find in PETWO, you find some of them in Rada. The thing about them is that, when I say these are Haitian in origin, PETWO spirits are Haitian in origin, I mean that the spirits reveal themselves to Haitian people. You won't find Legba Pied Cassé in Africa. You know what I'm saying? Which means broken leg, Legba. You know what I'm saying? You won't find Legba Ziewuj in Africa, or Ogu Ziewuj in Africa, or what you call Ogu Red Eyes, you know what I'm saying? Which is like flaming, fiery, destructive. I'm coming to kill you and your whole generation and family. You're not going to find that spirit in Africa. So they may have different spirits, but that main spirit is not found in Africa. This is a spirit that was revealed to Africans in Haiti during like whatever time period, let's just say whether it's slavery or after slavery, whatsoever, you know what I'm saying, that this spirit revealed itself. Ezerli Dontor is another one, or Ezerli Zierouj. These are spirits, you know, or Marinette Boissèche, you know what I'm saying? All these spirits have been revealed in Haiti. So you won't find these outside of Haiti. That's why many people say that PETWO are basically spirits of Haiti. Now, the thing about PETWO, I say they're different from Congo LWAWAR because they have one direction. You know what I'm saying? Congo LWAWAR tend to be, just say, they're not as focused. They're destructive, but they're not as focused as the PETWO. PETWO LWAWAR are just direct. Here we go, boom. You know, this is what we gotta do. Like a lot of energy. You know what I'm saying? Directed in a lot of destructive energy directed in one direction. Congo LWAWAR, these guys are what you say, they're hot, but they're very psychotic in nature. You know what I'm saying? Very like, they're violent, but they're not really like direct. You know what I'm saying? Their stuff is like very chaotic and disorderly. Really to the point where it doesn't make any sense. You know, like to the point where you may find just weird stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to definitely get too much wrapped up into that, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely want to keep the focus on PETWO itself, you know? PETWO, you know what I'm saying? These spirits are different from your normal spirits, Radat and stuff like that. These spirits tend to take high grade stuff, gunpowder, you know what I'm saying? Alcohol, minor things such as sweets, you know what I mean, little candy and incense. This stuff does not work for them. They need high grade stuff like alcohol, and sometimes tobacco is not even strong enough for them. They need high grade stuff, gasoline, gunpowder, alcohol, things that are very fiery in nature, you know? Now the thing is, their energy, I recommend that you definitely can't just say, I want to deal with these spirits and have them as a spirit that you work with, especially if you're feeding them daily, because their energies will burn your internal side, like your insides up. Especially when you feed them, you know, basically when you feed your Orisha, let's just say you give them food, you feel energetic. Now the PETWO LWAWAR are different because they are high grade of like energy. So when you feed them, it's like a burst of fire in your soul to the point where if that fire stays long in you, it begins to burn your internal spirit anatomy up. You know what I'm saying? These spirits are very hot, and I recommend to everyone that, you know what I'm saying, like, listen, you definitely have to get some instruction before dealing with them. Other than that, I would definitely say that, hey, I'm reaching a certain mark, but I hope that this information is very informative to you. But I'm definitely going to have to conclude this, and I hope that you got the difference between what I mean by PETWO and Congo, because I guess, you know, again, I had an argument with somebody that's trying to tell me like they're Congo spirits, and they're actually not, you know. So with that said, I conclude this video. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you really got a lot of this. Peace out, like and subscribe.